This is Cassie Carter, entry log 4. Please forgive Mint playing video games in the background. And the date is the 12th? The 12th of January 2018. Anyways, I feel like I should elaborate on what I said previously. I never quite knew what to make of Doc. The first time I met her, Vivian had introduced me to her, and I just, I felt off. I'm gonna do my best to explain how I felt before all of this went down, so everything's more realistic, but it's gonna be hard. Really hard. The moment I shook her hand, I felt her gaze give me what I like to call the Los Angeles once-over. Because the main thing I've noticed in this city is how people size you up. Like, they like to look at you up and down one time and one time only, and then make a million step decisions and judgments based on that. I mean, because, like, back in Iqaluit, people give you a more appraising glance, like they give you time to show who you are. In LA, if they don't like what they see within the first 5 seconds, you're kicked to the curb. I think Doc liked what she saw, though. Liked it enough to help me with my math homework every now and then. Originally, we got along just fine, especially once I started doing my annual summer Montauk hangouts, but we weren't super close, I guess. I mean, I'd see her in the halls and, like, give her the finger guns, and she'd nod with a smile and be like, "Always a pleasure, Cassie." And she wasn't too many years my senior, so she'd be someone I could technically, hypothetically chill with, but we weren't. I mean, I didn't call her Ms. like others did. I guess it was the setting. But I thought she was cool. And the moment my hand touched hers at the bureau, I didn't necessarily like her right off the bat, but damn it if I didn't respect her. Fuck, I'm trying to remember something that really got on my nerves. It was like the one thing that made me uneasy, just like a little bit. Shit, dude. I don't know. Doc and I were chill. We had similar humor, and she tolerated me, so that was nice. Fuck, I remember. It was because she was always fucking staring. Like, most times in conversation, Doc liked to, jump in when needed and give the impression that although she wasn't talking, she was always watching and always listening, right? So her gaze, flitted over everyone, but I felt like it always rested a beat longer on me. Especially when I was talking and getting super animated over something and, moving my hands about like I normally do. Like, I'd turn and catch her eyes as they moved from me back to whatever she was working on. Fucking analyzed. That's how I felt. Analyzed. And, I'm super nervous when it comes to people looking at me in that building because, it's one thing if it's cute intern boys, but it's another thing when that whole company sees you and they're like, "Oh, there's Carter's daughter. Let me just ogle her for the rest of the day." So I'm, 75% sure I was making all this up anyways. But, I felt, I don't know. I'm rambling. There was this one time when Dad had been calling in sick for a bit. I think he had some sort of flu, and he didn't want me checking up on him because he was afraid I'd get it. Because I didn't think I had my flu shots. Do I still not have flu? I should go get my flu shot. Holy shit. Anyways, he was really sick, and so he was just, not at work. And one time I was passing Doc in the hall, and she stopped me, and she was like, "Cassie, are you sure your father's all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, he's good, just sick." And she was like, "Are you sure that's it? Not that you can tell me?" And jokingly, I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm legally allowed to tell you stuff like that, haha. And she, without missing a beat, just goes, Cassandra. And wow, I felt like the most petulant child. So I don't know. And then recently she started, I don't know, I'm so hypersensitive to these things, but I felt like she just started to just not want me around. Which is fine. I mean, I'd get tired of myself if I was her, but yeah, I don't know. I felt some underlying theme of, all right, kid, this has been fun, but you've got to go. I don't know. Especially when I was around my dad and she was there. Which would make sense given her accusations. I don't know. Fuck, I'm so tired of saying that. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to figure out what the fuck is going on if it kills me. Over and out.